Before I start this video, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for 30,000 subscribers. I didn't think we'd ever hit this, and we did once again. It was only last week, I think, that we hit 20k, and as you can tell, my channel's been growing very quickly, which has been greatly appreciated. So, I have here a special Weeaboo tale. It's my first story I've read in this. I plan to do more if you guys like it, but it's called The Story of Walter the Weeaboo. I had this animated by Toya. I've got her Twitter and Tumblr here. Go check her out. She's really talented. But yeah, I can't wait to get into this, and I thank you guys so much for 30,000. It's really amazing. So yeah, I got the story off Reddit from The Real Illusion. I'll have his link in the description. It's pretty funny. You can go read it yourself. I'm half Chinese and half Japanese and recently finished high school. I know how to speak a little Chinese and I know a few words in Japanese, but that's it. I have some friends who enjoy watching anime from time to time, but they chill with me being half Japanese. Enter this guy. We'll call him Walter. He's the kind of guy most people in this subreddit talk about. Slightly overweight, smells bad, and stutters constantly. He's 100% Chinese. He always eyed me during class and eavesdropped on our conversations. It wasn't long before he found out I was half Japanese. He got really excited when he found out, and from that day onwards, he would constantly greet me in the morning with a high-pitched "Ohayo gozaimasu" or "Konnichiwa, Illusion-san." I don't have the heart to tell him to stop pestering me, so I'm forced to deal with it every single day for the rest of the school year. He'd ask me questions like, "So which part of Japan are you from? Can you teach me Japanese? What's your favorite anime?" Like what? No, I don't even know how to speak Japanese, and I wasn't even born in Japan. Walter's response to the answers I give him always starts with him making that annoying anime sound. "Ch, you don't know how to speak Japanese? Your own nationality? Pathetic." And he'll continue pestering me. He'd go on about how his parents are Chinese, but his grandfather was Japanese, so that makes him 100% Japanese for some reason. I wanted to tell him that's not how it works, but he would not listen to me. In class, he'd draw anime drawings all over his book, with girls with big breasts. He'd made no effort to hide any of them. I put up with it for a long time, but was annoyed, and always in a bad mood because of him. So I was obviously happy when the year was going to end. My entire class was planning on a hangout somewhere, and we eventually decided to go to a new shopping mall that opened downtown. I tagged along because I thought we left Walter behind. Boy, was I wrong. Once we made it inside the mall, he shouted, "Let's go to the sushi restaurant! I've never tried sushi!" The class is giving dirty looks at each other. Like who invited him? And stuff like that. But we were all hungry anyway, so we didn't complain and went into the restaurant. Walter orders a huge meal in broken Japanese to the waitress. When our meal arrives, he examines it for a while before taking a bite, upon which he spat out loudly. But he doesn't say anything and takes another bite and starts chewing slowly and eventually swallows it. He looks uncomfortable, as if he just betrayed his entire dynasty or a samurai master or something. He eats two more before excusing himself and heading towards the bathroom, where I assume he regurgitated it out. He comes back red-faced and just sits there quietly while the rest of the class eats their meal. At the end, when the waitress gave us our bill, we agreed to pay for our own meals. Walter starts bawling on the spot, saying that he wasn't going to pay for a meal he didn't even enjoy. He then accusingly points at me and tells me that I was going to have to pay for his meal since I was half Japanese. I'm fuming inside, and instead of responding to him, I tell the class that we are leaving. We left him sobbing in the restaurant, and I actually enjoyed the rest of the day. I felt a little guilty about leaving him in the restaurant, but there's not much I can do about it now. Well, that was the story of Walter the Weeaboo. I hope you guys liked it. It was pretty funny reading it and, putting all this together. Big thanks to Toya again for animating him. She did a very good job. Thank you guys so much for 30,000. It's a lot. That is a big number, and thank you guys so much. I hope you liked this video. If you haven't already subscribed, then do that. And I'll see you guys later.